Being healthy and successful is easy. All you have to do is work out 5 days a week, eat 6 small meals a day, have 3 grams of the souls of your enemies, do yoga at the top of a mountain, and meditate for 25 minutes a day. Did I miss something? Seriously, it can be incredibly overwhelming when you see all of these videos saying, this is what your morning routine should look like, and this is what your morning routine should look like, and you have to have all of these fancy things. But alas, here we are. I could easily show you what my morning routine is, or I can help you actually set one up for yourself that is meant for, well, you. So in today's Now Project video, that's what we're gonna dive into. Creating a morning routine that will fit your lifestyle and your schedule and hopefully help you be a little bit more calm and collected in an everyday manner. I do have to say, morning routines for me have been life-changing. Oh, I hate using that word. But seriously, the structure in them and the routine help me a lot. And so hopefully, no matter what stage in life you are, having a little bit of structure can really help you kind of tackle the harder things. First things first, be realistic. Are you a morning person? I'm a morning person. I can count the amount of times that I've slept in past 9 probably on one hand. That being said, I'm only a semi-early morning person. I cannot wake up earlier than 1 hour before sunrise. That means if sunrise is at 7, I can't wake up before 6. If sunrise is at 7:30, I can't wake up before 6:30. It's just the way I function. I need the sunlight to come up, or I just feel like I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm just kind of like lingering there. So knowing that, it allows me to set my time frame. So ask yourself, what is a realistic time for you to actually wake up? Okay, number 2. Now we know your hours. What is the realistic time that you have to get out the door to be successful in school or work or all that jazz without actually being late? I'm looking at you. Once you know what time you wake up and what time you need to be at the door, you can create a time frame. Some people have a lot of time in the mornings because they wake up at 4 and they don't leave until 8:30. Some people have to leave the door by 6 to get to where they want to be. For me, because I tend to wake up at 6:30 and I don't actually start things until like 9 and 9:30, I tend to have around 2.5 hours to work on my actual morning. Okay, so we have 2.5 hours. Okay, maybe you have less, maybe you have more. Now, make a list of the things that make you feel good. Yeah. Things that you would do in the morning that leave you feeling freaking awesome. Here are some examples. Devotionals, prayer, meditation, journaling, gratitude, working out, doing yoga, drinking green juice, talking to your kids, calling your best friend, calling your mom. Did any of those sound good? No? If not, you can compare other people's morning routines and then adopt the things that work for you. From that list, narrow it down to the realistic amounts that you can actually accomplish in the morning. For me, it tends to be writing in my journal, and that includes gratitude, some sort of meditation, whether it's yoga or sitting down and formally breathing, and cleaning my space. Not only does having a clean space really kind of help me mentally and like be more productive, but it also allows me to check off the first thing of the day. Now, you've seen it with a lot of those like military buff dudes. They'll be like, make your bed every single day and it'll set you up for success. But the science is true. If you have one small win in the morning, like making your bed, and you're like, check, I did that, then you go throughout your day knowing that you've accomplished something, knowing that you followed your goals. Number 4. Limit how many decisions you have to make in the morning. I'm serious. Decision fatigue is real. And if you have to make so many tiny decisions in the morning, by midday, you're going to be like all kind of fuzzy and confused. Set your clothes out the night before. Have your go-to breakfast that you always have in the morning. Try to limit how many things you do. And have a plan. Have a list of things you do in the morning rather than being like, what should I do now? I wonder if I should meditate. It's like, no, every single morning you do this, then this, and then this. And then you don't have to think about things. I'm telling you. less is more. Set intentions rather than goals. Setting intentions allows you to have less expectations. It allows you to be a little bit more kind of free-flowing with how things are going to be, rather than like, oh my God, I didn't accomplish this in the morning, my like entire life is going to be doomed. No, it's saying, okay, my intention for the mornings is to do these things. My intentions for the morning, have a really positive and open and inspiring way to go about it, can help you a lot. Don't snooze your alarm. Just don't. I'm telling you. Don't snooze your alarm. If the first thing you do in the morning is hit snooze, you're basically setting yourself up for failure the entire day. Think about it. If the first decision you make is, I set this for myself, you set that alarm, but I don't want to listen, that's not going to help you make future decisions in a way that are going to be like positive and healthy. So don't snooze your alarm. If you want to learn how to not snooze your alarm, I recommend checking out Mel Robbins' 5-second rule. It's like super popular on the internet, but essentially it's sitting in bed and saying, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm up. Because you have 5 seconds before your brain like truly starts to process what's going on, and in those 5 seconds you can make that decision. So take it and get out of bed. You can always take a nap later. Test things out. I'm serious. You're not gonna know what fits in your flow if you don't test it out. And honestly, I would test out all the things. Start meditating. You might find that you're 10% happier, like Dan Harris says. Or start a practice. Whether you're religious or not, having a time in the morning where you just sit and reflect is so powerful. I don't really know what number I'm on. I lost count. But I recommend having some sort of movement. Movement helps your body flow. It helps your like circulation start going, whether it's just a couple stretches or getting a morning workout or just like some yoga poses, whatever it is, it can literally just you being like, movement is key. And I highly recommend it for any morning routine. Hopefully this video kind of helps you kind of step back and think about your morning routine rather than just mindlessly copying someone else's. It might take you a few weeks to get the hang of it, but I genuinely believe that morning routines are what kind of sets you up for success, because if you have a ritual and you have a structure, you're gonna know what your morning looks like and you're not gonna be kind of mindlessly zombieing around. And it sets you up to make better decisions in the long run, in the later in the day. So if you're following the Now Project, make it a priority this week to establish some sort of morning routine. And because I know you guys want to know, tomorrow's video is going to be me sharing my actual morning routine. For now, don't forget to live sustainably and consciously, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm feeling very sassy, if you haven't been able to tell, and I think it's because of how curly my hair is today. We're just rolling with it, and yeah, bye guys.